Minutes to top stories is Fox Reports tonight. But first, a lot of us would welcome a little stress reduction in our lives. But is that something the government should do? Alicia Acuna reports. You decide.
There's no question this can be a stressful world, but in the city of Denver, how folks deal with that stress has landed itself on the November ballot.
Initiative 101 would require the city of Denver to identify and implement any peace-creating, stress-reducing technologies that would affect society-wide stress as a means of increasing public safety.
Jeff Peckman obtained 2,462 signatures to let voters decide whether the city should be required to increase society's peacefulness by diffusing political, religious, and ethnic tensions.
Well, hey, welcome to America. Welcome to Colorado/California. He made it by 4 signatures. It's here. We have to deal with it.
And it's creating a lot of tension for this otherwise fairly mellow Denver City Councilman.
That's the way to soothe the citizens of Denver's population, lower taxes. That's how you relieve stress.
Part of Brown's aggravation is if the initiative passes, the council must decide how to relieve Denver's tension.
That crosses a line. And that's just too much government.
Initiative advocates suggest group meditations in city parks to reduce violent crime and pumping sitar music into public buildings overnight to create a peaceful atmosphere.
That way, when people come back into that building, whether it's for work or for school, the atmosphere will just be more settled.
Well, if no one's here at night, I don't think the music would make any difference.
That sounds ludicrous to me.
Any way we can reduce violence, whether it's the government or non-government, is a good thing.
In a city of 500,000 very different people, who's to say one person's relaxation won't be another's aggravation? If it passes, the one safety net is if results aren't seen within 6 months, the council can amend or repeal the ordinance. Councilman Brown's advice to those who believe the government can solve their stress problems also happens to be pretty good advice for relieving stress. Go take a hike. In Denver, Alicia Acuna, Fox News.
From America's leading news network, this is the Fox Report. It's the bottom of the hour. Time for the top of the news. Here's what happened outside Robert Blake's courtroom for his murder hearing. All the action here, a man shoots his lawyer again and again. The lawyer lived. The man walking toward you is the gunman. There are reports he previously threatened to kill someone else involved in this case. Behind bars with Scott Peterson, the accused wife and baby killer writing to a friend saying he cries into his prison-issued blanket every night. Meanwhile, there were tears in the courtroom at Peterson's preliminary hearing as Lacey's mother and half-sister took the stand. And relief in the West, a break from the heat and dryness helping firefighters get a leg up on the wildfires that have burned for a solid week. We have Team Fox coverage of the California firestorm. Terry Casey in the Weather Center. First live to Lake Arrowhead and Anita Vogel. Anita?